In 1966, the United States Mint released a Roosevelt Dime that has since become one of the quiet yet enduring symbols of American coinage. Though it was created as an everyday circulation coin, its story, its design, and the era it represents give it a depth that many collectors find fascinating. The 1960s were a time of change in the world of American money, and this dime stands right at the center of that transformation. By 1965, the nation had moved away from traditional silver coinage due to rising metal costs, and the 1966 Roosevelt dime was one of the earliest full-production copper-nickel versions to enter the hands of millions. Because of that, it serves as a marker of a turning point, a small metal reminder of how the economy and the mint adjusted to a new reality. The obverse of the coin features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a president whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a permanent mark on the nation. His image had first appeared on the dime in 1946, but the 1966 edition carries its own character. The details of Roosevelt's hair, the slope of his nose, and the subtle lines of the engraving reflect the minting style of the time. Even though the metal composition had changed, the commitment to clarity and design remained. Collectors often enjoy examining the strength of the strike on these coins. Some pieces have sharply defined details, while others show softer impressions depending on the pressure used during minting and the condition of the dies. The reverse of the coin contains the familiar torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. These symbols of peace, strength, and liberty were intentionally chosen to reflect American ideals. The lettering around the design, along with the word dime at the bottom, helps balance the composition, giving the coin a clean and structured appearance. While the design itself did not change from previous years, the 1966 issue stands out because it belonged to a transitional period. Many people at the time were still adjusting to the idea that their dimes no longer contained silver, and some held on to the new copper-nickel pieces as curiosities. Even though they were created for daily use. One detail that often intrigues collectors is that coins from 1965 through 1967 were struck without mint marks. This was done intentionally to discourage hoarding during the change in metal composition. As a result, the 1966 Roosevelt dime does not display a small letter indicating where it was made, unlike most other years. This feature gives the coin a subtle uniqueness. It also makes the process of examining a 1966 dime feel a bit more like a historical investigation, as collectors must rely on other factors, like condition, strike, and luster, to judge its desirability. While the 1966 Roosevelt dime is not considered rare in the traditional sense, it still carries appeal because condition matters greatly in modern coins. Millions entered circulation and became worn from pockets, wallets, vending machines, and everyday handling. Finding one with mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and flawless fields can be unexpectedly challenging. High-grade examples that have been preserved since the day they were minted can be surprisingly impressive, showing a level of shine and crispness that people don't normally associate with common pocket change. For this reason, collectors frequently seek out uncirculated or nearly perfect pieces, appreciating them as miniature time capsules from the mid-60s. Beyond condition, there is also a certain charm in collecting coins from a period of national transition. The 1966 dime represents a blend of old and new, an established design carried forward into a fresh era of minting techniques and metals. The fact that it survived in the coinage system for decades and still appears in circulation today only adds to its story. Many collectors start their journey with simple coins like this, discovering a love of history, design, and the small mysteries contained in the world of numismatics. Some people also enjoy exploring unusual stories or extreme valuations associated with everyday coins. These tales are often shared for entertainment or to imagine what it would be like if an ordinary dime turned out to be something extraordinary. The 1966 Roosevelt dime occasionally appears in such speculative discussions. Even though it is a widely available coin, people enjoy imagining what the rarest possible version might be worth if it existed in a perfect, untouched, once-in-a-lifetime condition. These ideas spark curiosity and keep the conversation around coins lively. Even if the claims drift into the realm of exaggeration or fantasy, collectors, historians, and casual enthusiasts alike continue to view the 1966 Roosevelt Dime as a piece that connects the past to the present. Every small scratch, every bright reflection on an uncirculated surface, and every memory someone associates with finding one in change contributes to its charm. Whether kept in a collection, studied under magnification, or simply admired for its place in American history, the coin holds a quiet but meaningful presence that in some of the most imaginative and promotional discussions that circulate among coin enthusiasts. People have even quoted eye-catching speculative figures, with some claims placing a hypothetical perfect example at an astonishing 578 million.